Okay, yeah. Last topic.
Which is not an album review.
No, it's not an album review. Only 3/4
It'll
album
probably
review.
be short.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it's gonna be short. I'm just basically a PSA, I guess. Is like, if you're a K-pop fan, you should learn Hangul. Like, it's so useful and it's so easy. Like,
it's just useful for names, like, alone.
Yeah,
just
names,
being able to pronounce
pronunciation, being able to navigate YouTube and actually find some hidden
videos. This is me hiding from my... I've been listening to K-pop for 7 years or almost, and I can't...
It'll literally take you like an hour and a half.
Yeah, literally. Dude,
I know.
just what you should do, Andrew, is print out a table of what each symbol means, and then just tape it to your desk, and then when you need to read stuff on the computer, just reference it, and eventually you won't even need to.
I mean, like,
anymore.
it's getting to the point where I'm starting to recognize some symbols. It's just it's kind of hard still.
It's just think of it like learning our American alphabet.
Yeah, it's just like learning an alphabet.
Again, if I put
like
the time
Japanese,
into it, I put the
not
time
like Japanese, where you need to learn like 3 writing systems, like, and every symbol is a different syllable instead of a different letter that makes a syllable.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it makes it so much easier. I guess.
I mean, it's even easier than the American alphabet because we have capital and lowercase, and then we also have more symbols. Like, Korean has like less symbols, and then there's a lot of derivatives of the same symbols.
Yeah.
So like, there's like D and T. T is just 2D, or like a D with a extra line added to it. Like there's hard and soft versions of all the consonants that just have an extra line added to them.
Yeah, so like if I read this out, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 syllables, or not syllables, 14 consonants.
Consonants, yeah.
Yeah, and then there is
E, U.
Yeah, I-E,
It's
O,
U, E.
Yeah, and then there's all those, but and then and then all that with the...
both A's.
Yeah, and then some of them combine to make a new one, like with W and stuff. Yeah, and then there's the ones that just make the yo sound, which all you need to know is to just add another line.
Yeah.
Okay, I will get to it one day.
It's really easy.
One day.
So yeah.
I will make an entire series of Andrew Learns Hangul, finally.
So the consonants, there's 3 versions of each consonant, basically. There's the soft and the hard version of that consonant, so D and T, and then there's, like, the double version of the soft. So there's, like, a D, which it's literally just 2 of the D symbol next to each other.
So it just means it has more air.
Japanese has the same thing where you put a line after something to put emphasis on the word.
Yeah, and then the hard version of the consonant just adds an extra line to it. And then for the vowels, there's the vowel, and then there's the the Y vowel, which is with an extra line. Like,
yeah, everything is just adding an extra line.
Okay.
And then the circle doesn't make a noise unless it's at the bottom.
It's a null pointer.
It's a null sound unless it's at the bottom of the character.
Then it's
and then it's NG.
Oh, okay.
That's like the most complicated rule in Hangul is that there's one symbol that makes no sound or a sound depending on where it is. But
again, Japanese has the same
super easy,
similar things, I guess. But I think if there's anything that does help me learn pronunciation a lot better, it's when I started watching Produce 101, that definitely helped. Because hearing, like, same thing with, like, when I do anime or whatever, it like hearing an actual native speaker use it just definitely helps. Because, like, there's subtle, because even though Japanese and Korean are very similar, there's still sort of, like, pronunciation differences. Like, if you were to take DaebakCast, for example, if I were to do it in, like, Japanese, it'd be DaebakCast, or as Kasuto is how you'd sort of, like, make it into Japanese, whereas in Korean it'd be Kestu. Like, that's it's more E than O. Like, so I guess I need to watch more dramas.
Watch variety shows. Just watch variety shows.
Learn Hangul first, and then just start like Hangul. Listening to stuff. Like,
exactly.
That's how you learn a lot of and pick up a lot of words. Really.
Well, I mean, definitely K-pop definitely helps.
What Hangul helps with is pronunciation the most, because you need to learn the writing system before you start, like, romanizations are so bad.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're not
they're a
accurate
mess.
at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So,
like some sounds are like romanized in like 3 different ways.
Yeah, same
too.
thing with Japanese too.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
I think we've mentioned this already, but Attack on Titan, the character Levi, his it's supposed to be with an L, but in Japanese there's no L sound, so it's Levi.
Yeah.
So
Levi.
it's spelled Rivaille, so whatever. So like like translating the name gets so messed up or whatever. So I guess it's not sort of like it's like her young G.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's just ha.
It's ha.
Yeah.
Which they added an R to for some reason.
For some goddamn reason.
Her.
Anyway.
But yeah, like it's just nice to be able to enunciate names, like even like that's like the nicest thing about it, to learn, like easiest like thing to use with it. Like even if you don't know Korean, like I didn't know Korean going to Seoul, but I could read the alphabet so that I knew street names if there weren't English translations there, and I knew the names of stores and stuff. Like it's so easy to learn. Like it's really helpful even if you don't know the actual language, or like it's just good for names.
Yeah. Also too, it's just beautifully constructed and well thought out, because it's such a new
simple
writing system, and history it's only like 700 years old or something.
Well, because they
500 years old.
Prior to like the development of Hangul, they just
use Chinese
Hanja. So like it just basically basically they were like
kanji.
it's a kanji where it's everyone's using the same characters except the sounds
and they
are sort of
still use
different.
it sometimes. Like Koreans still know some Hanja, but
see that
I'm
not gonna mess with
it.
Like, because isn't most everything just written in straight Hangul? Because it's not like we're
in
Japanese.
They're converting it still sometimes. Like
sometimes
nowadays, like in the 20th century they still used it, but like I guess following the separation of North and South Korea is when they started to modernize and stuff, and they're like, this is kind of stupid. Let's stop using it.
Yeah, because it's unnecessarily complicated. But like, I think the reason why they do it in Japanese is just because it's spacing, or like
no spaces,
just like you can say a lot more with just like one symbol as opposed to just like spelling it out phonetically. But again, it's so confusing because in Japanese you have to learn katakana, hiragana, kanji. You have to learn 3 different writing systems. Depending on the type of word, because like katakana is usually for like words that you're trying to romanize in like foreign words. So like
Japanese,
like hamburger, or like something like that. You're trying to like you're trying to
like my name. You'd want to write it in
katakana. Yeah. So
katakana.
Yeah. So same with my name. My name's so complicated.
Was it like in Korean? Answer is Andaeryu.
Undead, because same thing in Japanese.
Mine's like almost non-Koreanizable because there's no th sound. It's neiten. Neiten.
You're eaten.
Like there's no th.
Yeah.
And there's no n sound.
So like, if I were to do my name correctly, it'd be Andoryu. Because there's no Drew.
Oh, I'm
sound.
not even trying to figure out how to Roman or Hangulize my last name.
Mine's
no
Sawisha.
And then
Sawisha.
Yeah, it should be
Sawisha-san.
You could you could just do
sweet. Yes, there's sweet. Swisha-san.
Yeah, it would be 2 symbols.
Swisha-san.
Swisha. Like
burrito. If you were to do Jacob's, it sound like burrito. It'd be burrito.
It would.
Burrito. Burrito. Burrito.
That's my favorite.
Spelled the same way.
That was my favorite thing going to Korea, is when I went and found a Sprite bottle, and Sprite is 5 syllables.
What?
Supuraitu.
Supuraitu. How hard is it to say Sprite? Sprite is one.
I was like, Sprite is 1 syllable in English, and it's 5 in Korean.
It's similar.
Because they don't.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, because in Korean, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm just gonna get my thought. In Korean, you can't have 2 consonants next to each other. Like
you can but in rare cases.
Yeah, in rare cases, you can't have like a string of consonants like SPR. Like Sprite there's too many consonants there in one like go. So you have to split it up with vowels.
Sprite.
Supu, and the go-to or vowel to split off is because it's like the least like it's there, like it's
least
it's
effort.
Or
yeah,
another
so
interesting
supu
case.
naitu.
Another interesting case I see is where they almost cut off the word when they try to Romanize it. Because when at least, I don't know, again, maybe it's just pronunciation, but whenever I heard in Produce 101, whenever they said rap, it'd be like re. Like there wouldn't be a P sound at the end of it.
Well, it's because they don't carry their like sounds as hot. Like in English, we say like
re.
Instead of we say no, but in Korean they would say no.
Yeah, because it's symbol. It's a symbol as opposed to just like they're dragging out the word. But yeah, that was another interesting sort of observation.
There's a lot of words like that.
Like another thing is like Starbucks is Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like instead of 2, it's 4 syllables. Like that's just for romanization. But like because they use so much English cognates, this is sort of a segue into that. You can figure out a lot of Korean words if you can read.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, the same thing in Japanese, but
like ice cream. Ice cream is just ice cream.
Ice cream.
Well, apparently in North Korea they have their own word for ice cream.
Word for it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. What was it again?
I don't remember. I saw it in a video about what life is like for North Korean defectors when they come to South Korea.
You almost said North Dakota.
North Dakota
defectors. Imagine if South Dakota was just like freaking Seoul or something. North Dakota
was. There's the DMZ between them.
Okay, North Korean word for ice cream is I don't know. I can't find it.
All right, I'll have to find the video. I could probably send it to you. But that's sort of my whole spiel on it. I guess it's really, really useful. It's super easy to learn. Like all you guys listening, if you don't know Hangul, definitely just sit down for like on a weekend or whatever and learn it out. It's really easy.
That's exactly what I did. I downloaded an app that was just flashcards and just looked at it like throughout the day for like 2 days, and I knew them all. And
now there's Duolingo. There's an entire course that teaches Korean, and the first thing it does is teach you how to read, because it's the most important thing when you're starting out. So I came up with this topic because for public speaking next week I have to give an informational speech. And I was debating.
So you're using this basically?
No. I was debating between using the history of Hangul or the history of Nintendo as a topic. I'm still debating between them.
Do Nintendo. Forget Hangul.
I probably will. I'm leaning more towards Nintendo.
Speaking of Amazon, where's my goddamn Pokken?
I have mine. It's digital.
I'll play you later.
I've been playing a lot actually. I'm really good with Empoleon.
I'll wreck you with my Libra. I'll wreck you with my Pikachu Libre.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Thank you for watching. Tune in next week.
Upcoming slate is just whatever we have left to factually.
We got. There's just random stuff laying around that we need to edit that hasn't been edited.
Sorry about we're having Pristine coming out soon. Sorry about that, guys. I've just been really busy with college and stuff.
Yeah, so, college sucks.
I have an essay every week, a project every week.
Yeah.
Welcome to college.
Once you hit Christmas break, we'll make you just edit everything.
Yeah.
Catch up.
No, we can't do that because that's when we're doing all of the end of the year like videos.
Yeah, but those will be part of the podcast. Those aren't going to be.
Or no, I thought I was making them separate. Like our freshman list is a separate video.
I figured we would just make them as part of a podcast.
No, I wanted to make a separate. I wanted to make a separate video for freshman list and for our awards. So we're gonna have the Daebak
Awards.
Yeah,
the truly Daebak Awards.
No, it's just gonna be the Daebak Awards. It flows better.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think that already exists, but we'll look into it.
We'll buy that. We'll buy it off them.
We'll buy the rights.
I highly doubt we could buy the rights because it's probably under like a television.
We'll buy we'll make the Daebak Awards. God damn it. Anyway, I will. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get to editing card because I want that out soon. Also, keep on the lookout on the Subculture Entertainment YouTube channel because I was in their card sing-along video where basically they just gave me a line, a bunch of us a line to sing out of Ola Ola, and basically they're gonna
ending up in these
because I keep going to concerts, so they're gonna string it.
Did we ever actually check if you were ended up in that other guy's? In that one guy's video?
Nope.
From Card first time?
Nope. He probably edited us out immediately. Anyway, As for I think that's all for upcoming slate. I'll get to this eventually.
It's terrifying.
Till next time. Love yourself, as I said, not BTS, and stay creamy.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Good night, and goodbye.
Good night, America.
It's 5 o'clock. It's 5:54. You can't say good night.
Don't tell them that.
Somebody was behind me in line, just kept getting asked, "Oh, what is this a line for?" Over and over again, and it got to the point where like the security that were like running the lines, like, "Oh, it's Korean indie group. Bye. Like, move on." Like, when you're in line for something in New York, people just ask you. Like, these people just bother the hell out of you.
They want to just get in line.
They're just like,
hey, do I want to be in this line right now?
Because they think